Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I know that saying, well, we can't make a mistake, we always have been doing this way, that's, I think, historical fallacy. It doesn't mean that if you've done something before all the time, it was good, or it did not turn bad or something. That's why I think it's called historical fallacy. Like some people say, well, we always did it like this. What do you want to change? We always. Yeah, but maybe this can change, make it better. No, because we always did it this way. Don't fall for that one. So this is the issue that some of us, who I understand they come here in this country, the United States of America. I consider it the greatest country in the world still. My problem is that it's going down. That's my big problem. We look at the political system and see only two options. And for some of us, that's laughable. Because these guys are telling us all the time diversity is our strength and garbage like that. But in politics, a lot of people here we always did it this way. They use the historical fallacy. We always did it this way and it worked. As far as you know, it worked. But you don't know what's behind the scenes. So it's strange how this country has only two parties, which actually it's uniparty, if you look how they get together for certain kind of interests that are not yours and mine. But hey, from outside it's so easy to see how ridiculous this game is played in your face. But probably living here from childhood, and you got school, you got TV all the time, you got entertainment industry, you got politicians, you got these guys telling you on the TV how things are. It's harder to break this little spiral like this. For us coming from outside, it's like ridiculous. Two parties, what is this? A and B. There's no 3, 4, 5, 6. Important. I'm not talking about there are parties, but there's zero chance, near to zero. It's very strange. Where in Europe, it's not only two, you can find 40 parties, 30 parties, 20 parties. Is it better? Don't send me back. I'm just like, oh, you like it better, go over there. I'm just pointing out that this is kind of ridiculous. And I'm going to point another aspect, which again is ridiculous. How come these two parties are almost evenly divided? Now, don't give me the probabilities here. It's 50-50. Which we have two parties, it must be about 50-50. Still, it's only two different ways of living your lives. Either this or this. You can't think of a different version of life? No. And people don't even question that. I'm not doing this to destroy anything. I'm trying to make it better. And I'm trying to point out my humble observation that is idiotic, boring. You go to a store that sells shoes and you walk in and it's only two different pairs of shoes. That's all. No 3, no 4. You would say, what is going on? This is garbage store. That's what you would say. Let's say you go and want to buy sour cream and you have only two different products. That's it. You're going to say, there's no diversity here. There's no products. But in political parties, yes, it's good because we always did it this way. Could it be because it's a little game that you are just used? Like a tire in a car. You're part of the car, but you're used, as a tire. You're useful to go and vote, pay taxes, shut the fuck up, and consume. I got that one. But let me show you this little article here. And this comes from Sputnik. And it says, dead heat. New polls show Trump-Biden tied in voter preferences for 2024 election. How could that be possible? Two individuals, two characters, different lives, different ideas, different heights, different weights, are almost identical in vote. How is that possible? So people identify themselves almost equally with these two. That's impossible. Or not impossible. Probably something is wrong. I mean, look in your family. Look in your family, my friends. And you have let's say, in an extended family, let's say you have about a party. And discuss and ask few Fiecare, it's Romanian for everybody. Ask everyone or everybody, one by one, how do they see their lives? And if they're not the ones that are just in the basement, paying their taxes, shutting up and watching The View or the games and drinking beer every day, and going to bed and take a nap, for instance, then they will come with all kind of, my life, I would like it to be like this, I would be like this. Now, in general, could be the same, but it has so many details that they don't overlap from one individual to another. But somehow, you have Biden and Trump, and you have 49-51, let's say, division between two that are two different people. Different people. How is that possible? Unless it's made to be like this, that makes you, oh my God, my vote matters, makes me apply, makes me go and participate in the game because my vote matters. If I don't go and vote, it's 49-51, it's, oh my God, my vote could matter. That's why I'm going to go and vote. Therefore, you support the system, that you ain't in it. Remember, you're not in it, you're just a tire over there. You can just take the tire, throw it away, put another one when you get the tire gets flat. Just an observation. From outside, some of us just are perplexed. Not only the perplexed that this exists, but how the society tries to argue and tries to bring support to this kind of idea. And if you dare to say something else, we are the best in the world, so it must be working just fine. I'm going to give you I will give you an analogy. It's like, for instance, a slave. A slave who has a master, but is fed better, works a little bit less, doesn't get 100 whips a day, gets, let's say, 40, versus another slave on a different plantation, gets less food, works longer hours, and is whipped more. So this slave says, well, we're good, man. We did better, man. We're good. We're good, man. We're the best. Yeah, but you're a slave. Start from that thing. How is this possible? When you come here, you don't understand certain things like I didn't, obviously. Now I understand more. Obviously, I don't understand everything, but I understand more. And it's not hard to understand that these guys have a little club over there, as George Carlin said. It's a club and you ain't in it. We are not in it. So the same here, my friends. There's a club over there between those guys, including the mass media, the politicians, their donors and special interests and so on. Those guys, and you're not. You're just a shoe that they put on to walk to the store or to take a piss somewhere. That's all we are. And we go and vote and we feel important. This is just a masquerade for, masquerade. Just a illusion. I don't want to be so, oh my God, it's so down what you say. But I'd rather look at these things, raise the question, and maybe do something about it, than just feel good and go and, like other people nowadays, they have free dope smoking and even worse, and feel, everything is good. And these guys are fucking you deep. I don't know, just an observation. That's why we need to pay attention. We need to pay attention. And you have to look at it from different perspectives. And some of us, coming from outside, bad as that we are, came with a boat. America. We're getting closer. Some of us see things different, as bad as we are. We didn't know how a telephone looked like. We didn't have electricity. We didn't have clothes on. Things like this. But when we came here, we learned all that thanks to you. Wake up, my friends. Wake up, man. 50-50. How is that possible? Two-party system or uni-party system? Psst, come on. It's a no-starter. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.